a Hi-Point 10mm Brick City. That's a model JXP 10mm. Only came with one magazine, 10 round. Got some old Sig Elite Performance, 180 grain.
Those last two shots are the best ones to take.
$180 grain. They said it only came with one 10 round magazine. You know, that's how they get you. You get you a cheap priced pistol and give you one magazine, and you turn around and got to spend like 20 bucks on a magazine. First time shooting it, so it's kind of weird loading. Right. Oh, it's heavy. It's definitely these generations. Yeah, they don't do anything really. I mean, yeah, I can do it, but you gotta grab like the whole to rack it back. Really, I like the sights. Actually, the sights are pretty nice. You know, they're adjustable. The rear sight is adjustable for windage and elevation, so that's actually pretty cool. But you know, yeah, the serrations are, I mean, they're grippy enough. They're deep enough to really, but the slide is just so fat and heavy. And I like the grip. It was like sandpaper, so it feels nice in the hand. Kind of cut right here on my knuckle on this corner because it doesn't go all the way back to the back, so when I'm getting kind of cut on my knuckle right here on that point. But it is what it is. It's a Hi-Point, right? I don't want to go all the way. I don't know. It just doesn't feel good. All right. That might have been me riding that slide. Let's try that again. This doesn't feel good at all. I can feel the slide coming back at me. This doesn't feel good at all. Doesn't feel good at all. At all. Yeah. I mean, it's right. See, I try to grip it. The trigger's not bad. I don't really have a problem with the trigger, right? It's I mean, it's just when the magazine, you can't pull the trigger, so just know that. When I try to shoot regular, like up here, my thumb, because the slide is so tall, it takes up pretty much the whole lower, and I can't even get my thumb up here to really rest. And the first couple of shots where the slide didn't lock back all the way or go forward all the way, that was because I was kind of riding the slide and it slowed it down and it didn't go back in the battery. It didn't, every time I shoot, it punches back at me. It was a 10mm, so we understand that. But like I said, my thumb is just getting basically cut up from this corner right here. You'll probably have to sand that down or something. I don't know. Grip feels fine. But like you said, I can't push out and my thumb anywhere because the whole slide is the whole frame pretty much. So I'm gonna try to shoot and put my thumb below the slide and see what it does, but it didn't feel good. Especially when I'm getting cut up on my thumb. It's just like I said, another you know, a 10 mil under $200. I'll say, well, hey, why not? But when I shoot the gun, I can feel the slide just come back and like hit, and I can feel it go back in the battery. It's very weird. It's a very slow process. That slide takes a long time to come back, to go back, and then back in the battery. And it's very a funny feeling. This isn't my first Hi-Point that I shot before, but this size and in a 10 mil, my first time taking this out to the range. That's 10 rounds. The magazine, I don't know. The spring in there feels like just bulky and weak and wobbly when you try to load the rounds. I feel like the round doesn't stay where it's supposed to. So it kind of nosedives a little. I don't know. It's a Hi-Point. I know I'm just, you know, as long as it cycles, most guns don't bother me. But I'm having a problem being able to put my thumb. So I'm going to put it underneath the slide and see what happens. Look at, see, I'm going to go back. It don't want to go all the way down. It's not my problem. All right, let's go underneath the slide. Okay, that was better. I'm still having a problem racking the slide back and loading that first round in. And there's no magazine, no slide release. There's nothing for me to drop to release the slide. It has a safety, but I'm not even gonna do that. Yeah, it's a bulky gun. Does it work? Yeah, it works. You know, now that I'm putting my thumb below the slide, it's cycling correctly, so that was my mistake. I think my biggest problem really is getting cut up on my knuckle from that side grip panel on the corner. It's causing some uncomfortableness, if that's the word. And that's 10. Yeah, Lotus magazine isn't the best. It doesn't even feel like a 1911 because it's kind of like a 1911 style magazine, you know, single stack. But it just doesn't, I don't know. It just feels weird, Lotus magazine. The spring just feels loose and wobbly. I don't know. Maybe I just gotta get used to it, but it's just a weird. See from behind. See? It's still uncomfortable. So right then, I mean, I did my little flinch, right? Because Yeah, I'm just trying to get used to this gun, so I definitely flinched. So the slide definitely takes a long time to come back and to go back in the battery, because I try to shoot a little faster and speed it up a little bit, and the slide did not come back all the way in battery, and I'll pull the trigger and it didn't go off. That's why when I flinched, nothing happened, and then I had to let go of the trigger, and then it reset, and then so I'll try to shoot fast on this and see if I can do it. But, obviously, the gun works, it cycles, it functions, right? It's very uncomfortable, it's bulky. I don't really care for it being bulky or even a large gun. That doesn't bother me, because I've shot larger pistols too, revolvers, things like that. So the weight doesn't bother me. The bulkiness doesn't bother me. People like to be all high when you're trying to shoot. I think they're trying to do it on purpose. I don't know. To see me record. But I don't know. So yeah, loading is not terrible. But that slide is definitely slow to go back in the battery. The trigger doesn't really bother me because I don't really notice much with the trigger, because it's pretty, it's wide right here. It feels comfortable. But slide just takes a minute to come in the battery. Shot. I'm gonna see if I can shoot fast. But yes, I'm trying to look, pull him back, let him go. It's just that's not me. That's the gun. I don't know. See if I can shoot fast. See how fast I can shoot. Okay. That works. So yeah, I'm getting kind of used to it. All right. It's still my knuckle up though. So I'm getting a little bit more comfortable in the magazine now. You know, make sure you count 10 rounds, because after that you're not getting the next one in. All right, so yeah, so the magazine, you know, you can make sure you set that round all the way to the back, because sometimes when you load it, how it is, it kind of gets stuck. You gotta get stuck like that. You gotta make sure you get it all the way to the back. Other than that, loading 10 rounds, it works. I'm getting used to the magazine. It's not the best magazine to load, but you know, it works. It cycles in a gun. I'm happy with that. The trigger doesn't bother me. It's just a lot of weight that's coming back, and it's slow to come back and to get back in the back to shoot again. And I shot pretty fast, but I don't think I can get any faster than that. I'm gonna try it one more time, and we'll be done with this. But I mean, I don't really have nothing negative to say about this gun, because it's a Hi-Point. You kind of know what you're gonna get. It cycles. That's what I'm happy with. As long as it cycles and it functions, I'm good. So, but my thing is, I don't understand what this, you know, pull back, go, do up here, same thing, just same thing. Yeah, it can't be me. I don't know. All right, let's see if we can, how fast we can shoot. All right. It wasn't bad. Still tearing the crap out of my neck. There you have it. Like always. Think about the compensator, you know, on the end is a barrel. I might bring it back out here and see how it feels. As you see, it definitely has a recoil. It's a 10mm. It definitely has recoil. that weight from that slide, the blowback design is throwing a lot of weight back at you. Yeah, it doesn't. It shoots fine. It shoots fine. My negative I'll say about this is that corner that keeps tearing up my knuckle right here on it. I don't know. And it's happening on both sides though. It's happening on both sides of the gun, right on that corner. It is what it is, but if I shoot this gun again, I'm bringing a glove. I'm bringing my motorcycle so, a guarding glove or something, a mechanic glove. Be just because of that. Other than that, the gun shoots fine. And getting cut up on my knuckle. That all that weight blowing back, and it's pretty slow to come back and go back in the battery. And then once you put one in the chamber and you try to rack the slide for it to close, it's getting hung up. I don't know. Every single time I had a cord for the slide to close and go in the battery every single time I put a new magazine in. That's an issue, but maybe oil this gun or anything, so. But other than that, it doesn't even drop free. You gotta wiggle. It wiggles free. There you go. Maybe a little, hey, it's a Hi-Point. The end, people. I may come back out again, I may not, but I'm done for now. Enjoy it. Like, subscribe, comment. Don't even comment, just subscribe.